moving the football, and they was in rhythm and sync. I don't worry about that at all. They're not lifting in. Okay, they're going to be fine. Here's what I would say. You got to worry about Green Bay and this magical young quarterback and his confidence level. Yes, 7.5-point favorites. You have scored an average of about 40 points. Well, the average dipped a little bit after the Detroit game. 37. But now it's I said dipped a little bit. Yeah, you just couldn't help yourself. That's not really a dip. If you round it up, okay, but anyway, it dipped a little bit, but you're still scoring a bunch of points at home. Green Bay's going to come in there feeling a certain type of way. They don't understand, nor do they know what this atmosphere is about. That is a dangerous situation for the Dallas Cowboys to be presented with in their first game in the playoffs. To understand that Jordan Love and all these young guys, the Romeo Dobbs, Kenny Clark and company, can come into Jerry's world and potentially unseat you guys. But here's what I would say. It certainly looked like, based on your draw at a 7.5-point favorite, that you will advance to the divisional round. I don't know who you're going to run into in the divisional round. We'll wait and see. I'll give you my prediction and score of the game later on this week.
Okay, fair enough. I thought it was a commanding victory.
A commanding. You won the game. But Coach had already called you off.
But we already talked about that. There's a lot on the line.
Here's Young. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Keith, I saw this. That's not good.
Free throws good.
But as I watched the game a little bit longer, I kind of realized that I didn't really get a panic attack.
Both free throws good for you.
And usually,
Denny Fisher night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
But I was okay. I was cool. I was calm. I was like, let me see. And what was impressive is they didn't let that.
Good work defensively by Butler.
They didn't say,
We love his ability to attack the rim. He just
road.
loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Extrapolate from that game.
Back to Westbrook.
That piece right there.
Here's Oden.
He found it out.
It's Ewing with a rebound.
Say, here we go again. It continues to go
Now here's
downhill.
Cunningham.
They pulled up.
He takes it in. Pass to Carter. Three-pointer.
But that was a growth right
That
there.
one is
It was
off.
on the road. It was on the
And
road.
you just can't
And right
afford
there,
to give up
easily,
that kind of
easily,
look
we
very
could look at each other and say,
Here's Young. And Young slams it in.
Even if they
Jason,
win the
Jimmy
game,
Butler's
but they
willingness and
struggle
almost
through it
really
all, they
relishing the
still
opportunity
need
to
that
get his
thought
teammate
on their mind. I said, let it get like that.
Outside
But
Carter.
I needed my
And here's
big money
Siakam.
guys to step up and play
Cunningham
this big
outside.
money game. This was a big money game. This was a big money game.
Mitchell
All
up
of
top.
them stepped up.
Outside Carter.
And they showed
6
out.
on the shot clock.
Michael Parsons played.
To the paint. Here's Ewing.
The others will
Give the assist to
follow. The
Siakam.
others will follow.
Brought
And
up
they
in an
follow.
unselfish
And he said
system,
what he
Pascal
wants.
Siakam
I understand
takes
that
great
that
pride
was a
in his teammates
division
involved.
opponent. That was a division
When it comes
opponent.
to
You
Siakam,
be
Morris,
on
it's
the
hard not
road.
to think
But you
about the breakout game
always
he
think
had
you are. We ought to know about division opponents. Ask Philadelphia about a division
in his
opponent. You can see
legendary
no
game
division
one
opponents.
performance,
They are
stepping
different
out
when
of
you're
the
playing.
shadow of
So
Kawhi Leonard,
I
who
know. I
absolutely
thought
took
that
over the
was
game.
an
They go on to win a title, and he
excellent
hasn't
game
looked
to
back
be in the
since.
playoffs off of like
taking
this.
it right to the
You
rim.
exercise
And no one was
all
there to
demons and you straighten your back back up so you can go in here. You do what you need.
High
You got two
percentage
games. You
looks, that
exercise
doesn't
demons. You got two
typically
games
end
at home.
well.
We talk about the
No, I'm just saying, I got the two
And the
games at
first
home.
quarter of
Yes,
action,
then
2
you
minutes
go on
in.
the road. You just was saying.
Cunningham outside.
Right.
Fouled from distance.
Potentially something for
Donovan
49ers.
Mitchell
It's Kyle
on
Shanahan
target,
when he on the
rebounds.
sideline, but not as a
Here's
coach.
Oden.
Where Ron Rivera
Ewing
was on the
with a
sideline,
rebound.
but he was a coach already.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim. That is a beautiful test right there.
We are hoping to teach them for.
Pass to Siakam.
But if they don't make it, we'll see
Zion
someone
Williamson
in that.
grabs the miss.
You see, what I'm saying
And
is,
here's
we're
Williamson.
going to
He'll
give
bring it
someone
up
else
for
a shot.
Memphis.
You hope that if someone is out, and if it's maybe the Michael.
Left side
you,
coach.
you assuming we
Williamson
worried about
outside.
Mike. Nah, you assuming
is
Mike.
up.
I ain't assuming.
Well, I'm telling you.
You already talking about they shit up just though.
I was listening, don't listen to this
Carter.
rhetoric. Don't allow
And a
this
foul
virus
calling
in your
on the way up.
computer.
So
What
he'll
you
take
saw
2 from the
yesterday
free throw
was
line.
a virus.
Everyone in the building saw
Great
the
by the Dallas
obvious
They
Cowboys.
did a good job against a coach
Nice it up.
that
There's an
called
excellent
you
pick, give him
off
the
the
lead.
week before to
So
pick his
both
stuff
teams
up.
changing it up
What are
here.
you talking about?
Those dudes did not look like they were not full, sound mind and body on that field. The Commanders were playing really good. They wanted this.
He does not get the second one.
38 points.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely mounts up the score.
I'm going to stick on it. Really saw
Yeah,
a
no
glimpse
doubt
of a running
Williamson's
game.
one of the
It was
most
just a
powerful
sparkle.
dunkers the
But I
NBA
saw
has
him
ever
up there
seen.
with sparkle and a glimpse of a run game. Yeah, if that came in, then just work a little bit better.
And Williamson with the block.
I'm always trying to slow you down.
I would be ready to go.
I'm
To the
trying to
middle.
slow y'all down.
Kicks it out to
because it's a
Westbrook.
one game at a time.
Butler on the wing.
Stop putting your skis ahead. Just stop.
Williamson
I'm
looking
about to
around.
speed
Drives
up
to the hoop.
because I love
Williamson's
what I
got
saw
his second
yesterday.
basket.
Because I know
What a
how
pretty
dangerous that
delivery
game
right there
was
from
against
Russell
our
Westbrook.
rival
Nice
on the road
pass.
when we handed them
Here's
momentum
Mitchell.
twice. Our
It's
field
pulled
goal
in by
kicker
Zion
came in, our
Williamson.
rookie field goal kicker
Well, he's a
having made
quality
all
mid-range shooter, but he
35,
can't
all
get that one to go.
35, and what happens?
Back to Westbrook.
He gets one block
to Oden.
and return almost
Westbrook
a
outside.
touchdown. That was blocking.
Here's Butler. And Carter with the block.
But it counts against him. It counts against him.
He was a little short and he did miss a 36-yard
1:10 left
but
in
at
the
the end
first
of the game, he got a
Cunningham with the
reprieve.
ball.
He got, thank you,
Here's
John,
Ewing.
one more
Pounded by
shot
Westbrook.
from 50 yards, and he was
Shoots it
right
home
down
on the
Broadway. And
And what
he's
a
back,
read
and
there
we're
from
back,
Cunningham.
right
Showing
back in the
his
saddle
vision
where we
and
belong.
timing with this pass.
So what did I see? I saw Eric
Inside.
Bieniemy throw every
Boom, he
pitch
jams it straight down.
His playmaking
trick
is
play,
something to watch.
everything that they could
Threading
think
that
of,
pass
and they were
right in
playing
there.
their tails off because
Oh,
they were
that was
living and
nasty.
dying for
A
one
two-hand
last Super
mega
Bowl
slam.
hurrah
Man, I don't
to
think
give their
anyone was
coach a
gonna stop
parting
him there.
gift. And we were in
Now here's
jeopardy.
Williamson.
We're down 10-7 on the road. And all of a sudden, I
Westbrook
look up
outside.
and I see after
And
all
Russell
the week
Westbrook
about
gets the whistle that
Dalvin
time.
Cook and Dalvin Cook
That's
and
his
letting
first
Cook
foul.
and Dalvin.
It's just a great
Man,
job
where
of
did I
getting
see
there
it? I'll
first
show you
and
what I
absorbing the
said.
contact.
Oh my God, y'all are unbelievable. We're making this league. Here's Tony.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rose outside. Pass to Nurkic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul.
What's your credit card debt balance? If it's $10,000 or more, here are 3 easy solutions you can start implementing today. And number 3 is an absolute game changer. Number 1, the first step to tackling your credit card debt is understanding how much debt you actually have and how long it is following you around for if you're only making minimum payments or have fallen behind. Minimum payments could literally keep you in debt for decades. $10,000 in debt can take anywhere from 14 to 26 years to pay off if you're only paying the minimum. And that's just $10,000. I know many of us have a lot more than that. Number 2, try this popular method to tackle debt. Start with down payments to stay current on all your cards. Then take any additional money you can afford and put all of it towards your smallest debt until it's paid off. By paying off your smallest debt first, you'll likely eliminate the most interest in the shortest amount of time. Then work your way up, knocking out one debt at a time until you're debt free. Number 3, and this one is a game changer. Anyone with 10,000
And a good game so
That's
far
what the NBA
as
is
we
doing on
conclude the
Sunday
first
evening,
quarter.
actually Monday morning, a
Up
little
by
after
2.
midnight.
And we'll get
Monday
the second
morning.
quarter
Joining us
underway
from
on
New
the
York
other
City,
side
where
of this
he,
break.
I believe, went to the Nets Trailblazers game today, where the Nets lost like their
And
6
getting
out
it
of
going
7 or
again
7
here
out
in
of
the
8 right
second
before
quarter.
flying to
Fairly
Paris.
close
Tim
game
Bunta.
so far.
They lost their 6 out of 7 in overtime. Game where there were some interesting choices made in the final 30 seconds, just like there were in Cleveland to start the day with Victor Wembanyama, and just like there were in the last game today where you were in LA. An interesting Sunday.
Turkoglu's shot is off.
Joining us from Dallas, Texas, where I believe he
And Gordon
attended
has got
the
the ball here
Timberwolves
for
getting
Memphis.
defeated by the Dallas Mavericks. I think Kyrie and
Gordon with
the
the big
Doncic combined
finish.
for like 69
Wow,
points.
the
It was a nice
tenacity of
performance. Was it
Aaron
not,
Gordon,
Dan
the
McMahon?
athleticism
Oh, it
is
was a
just
nice performance.
amazing.
Wendy, howdy, partners.
Okay,
I would say
outside.
the best win of the season.
Back to
for
Russell.
Mavericks, I think. Thurman right up there. Fellas,
Three.
I'm going to tell you something.
Rebounded by
Just
Kuzma.
real quick.
No, we're not. Take two defensive matters. They've been playing defense here for a little stretch.
I have to admit, I mean,
And if they are a decent defensive team, they have a chance to be dangerous. Luka is playing defense quite proudly.
Now here's
Something
Siakam.
to keep an eye on.
That's actually
Back to Kuzma. Siakam, right
one of the
side.
most important games on the
Nice
slate today, I
finish from the
thought.
low block. That was
No, it was, like I said, it really was a big win for the Mavs. Kyrie and Luka, as you mentioned, both were really good. But this is, they led most of the game. The Wolves band, and it was awesome. The Wolves come back, they go up 6, about midway through the fourth quarter. The Mavs close it out. I'm telling you, the Mavs are getting the job done on the defensive end, despite the fact they didn't have Dante Exum, who's one of the best on-ball defenders. They didn't have Derek Glavin in second, who's obviously the best rim protector, but you know, Luka's taking a challenge defensively. He had a couple stops in the post on Cat, but he's snarling and just busting his chest out. He forced the key turnover of the game where Ian didn't make a great decision. He gave Rudy the ball too far out on a pick and roll. Kind of put Rudy in a situation where he had to make a play. It's not his strength. He ends up tossing it back out.
pass to Williamson.
Violation.
Here's
The
Young.
boy, Luka, he wouldn't tell me exactly what he said to Rudy.
Going inside.
But he had some words. I don't know what language they were, but I bet you they were profane.
To
your point, the Van Dallas, last 10 games, third in the league. That's a rating.
Exactly. Hey, and Jake Kidd was really hammering on this. Derek Jones Jr. has been a phenomenal pickup for them on a minimum contract. He is, you know, their stopper. Like, I'm not saying he's all defense or anything like that, but 2 through 4, sometimes even 1 a case. Defensive assignment. And he's been huge for him. So, I mean, there's some
Westbrook with it.
some really
Homemade
good
basket
things
chance.
starting to happen for Mavericks on that end of the floor.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot.
A big part of that
To the
is
line to shoot a pair.
Luka is
Yeah, the
playing
physical
hard
movements of
defensively.
Zion are truly
As
next
Jake
level.
Dolphin says,
His build,
participating.
his strength,
And tonight was a big
makes
step.
him
There's a lot of
difficult to
times Luka
defend
gets
and
himself in
to
trouble
beat.
defensively
That's good from
by
Williamson.
just not crossing half court because he's bitching at the ref so much. This man, I mean, even by Luka's standards, it was an impressive performance as far as bitching at the refs. I mean, it was non-stop. Old Brandon Adair, for a restraint, did not hand out a tee. He complained the whole game and still got back on defense. It sounds like a joke. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. If Luke, because you're not going to stop him from yelling at refs. The fact that he did it the whole game, but it did not affect his ability to get back on defense, that's a step in the right direction.
Hey, listen, that's the kind of analysis we would have you on to talk about. I attended the Laker-Clipper game tonight, the Clipper-at-Laker game. Very LA evening here in downtown LA. We had the Emmys going on across the street.
Golden Globes, to be clear. My wife.
To be clear, the Emmys.
I don't know the difference, to be clear.
The Emmys and the Golden Globes are both happening today?
I know what to tell you. The Emmys were happening next door to the Staples, to Crypto.com Arena.
Okay.
People walking around in my hotel with Emmys. I don't know what you want me to say.
Get one?
No.
You got robbed.
I don't think you're correct about this. I think it was the Golden Globes, but I could be wrong. Maybe there's something else going on. I don't know.
How could what's going on with Utah not get an Emmy?
Dude,
It should.
Jackson is telling me, I know that the Golden Globes were happening. God damn it, I am telling you the Emmys were going on tonight.
It was a very LA night.
They had the Chick Hearn court, stride, whatever, closed down to make the red carpet.
Quarter 2 with just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Cunningham.
Bro,
Back to Mitchell.
I don't know what is going on. There was 5
Mitchell.
something.
And for a younger guy,
We talk about the NBA. Yeah, we do.
Williamson.
If the other guys don't,
Rebounded by
granted, I have been a
and they're
high-powered
on the
drug
break.
the last 2 days.
Here's Siakam with the
The Emmys
slam.
were going on.
Transition
I don't know what
the most
Emmys they
reliable
were,
way to
but there was
generate easy looks.
500 people in
Jackson has more updates. So many updates. Jackson. Creative art tips for today. I have no idea what that is.
At
But
270,
there was so many.
We're not
know
out of his rhythm.
No, I don't.
Outside for Mitchell. From outside. Mitchell is good.
I tried. It's legal.
You're leaving him
legal
all
opium.
alone? Good luck.
Real quick.
He's going to
But
try that
before
every time.
before I had painkillers,
Down it
the
goes.
other day when I was doing the pod, I'm still not in the greatest condition, but I was in a lot of pain as we were doing that podcast the other day, and I
And here's Williamson.
flat out
He'll bring it
forgot
up
that we
for
talked
Memphis.
about the next draft.
Butler can't get it to go.
So,
You really missed the boat on that one.
Outside Carter. Here's the
anyway.
floater. That one drops four. Carter's got 9 points. Already
All right.
5 lead changes here.
Anyway,
Thanks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
it's a problem. I needed
call,
this to vote.
Memphis.
I hit the damn boat. If I'd have gone in the water, it wouldn't have had much of a problem. I'd have been wet, but I wouldn't have had a broken rib.
Not broken.
That's true. I subsequently got x-rays and sick days, which is deeply bruised. I don't know. If it's not broken, I feel bad for people who have broken ribs because it hurts like hell. Anyway, the Knicks performing
both
pretty
teams
well.
making substitutions here.
No, they don't think they've lost yet.
Or no.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the
I
second
think we
quarter.
were at the game that they won in Philly on Friday night.
He jams it straight
That was a
down.
very impressive victory.
Put your head down and go to
Just
work.
totally snapped
That's
the
what they
victory
need to
by
do.
defense in
Boy,
that
the
game.
tide is running one way
And
and
then
then
they
shifts
turned
back
around
in the
and
other direction.
Randall
I've
had a
lost
big
count
game on
how many
Saturday.
lead changes we've had here tonight.
And they won a couple games over
His
the weekend.
time on the rim.
What do you think has
Puts a
been
sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness
that's
can jumpstart a team.
But they've got some good play going on.
Yeah, so Brian, to me, this is the true definition of a win-win trade in the NBA. It's something you don't see happen a lot when you have teams primarily
Guys,
trading
let's get your take
players
on the
back and
scoring
forth.
breakdown for
A lot of
Memphis.
times when you got pretty
Well, we've
significant
seen them
games,
take advantage
like in
of
this
the
trade,
lanes given to
but
them so
for
far.
the Knicks side
The
of it,
defense isn't
OG and
putting it
just
up.
fits perfectly
It's
within
being
what the Knicks are
exploited.
trying to do.
Another strength
Like,
for them
you
today,
got Jalen
guys.
Brunson and
Mid-range
Julius Randle were
shooting.
super high
Your
use
defense
twice.
wants to give you that
And
shot. Let's
when
see
you
if
had
they adjust
Daniel
at all.
Quickly, who
And
is
so
a
it's
terrific
gonna be a
player who I think's
3-second
got a chance to
violation
be
there on the
have an
defense.
impact like the one Jalen Brunson has had in New York with Toronto. But Tibbs has decided,
And
rightly
he
or
shows the
wrongly,
focus
depending on
there.
your viewpoint of
Nails the
it,
team.
that those guys were not
What
guys
you
who
love
play together
about
him and Jalen
Donovan
Brunson
Mitchell
for
is he's
30-plus minutes a
already
game.
proven that in
So
the
Quickly was
playoffs, he
essentially
is
playing
willing
20
to
to
be a
25
go-to
minutes a night,
scorer.
with more or less
He's
playing
committed to
when
improving
Jalen
his
wasn't playing.
game. He's got
And then he
to
was
continue
playing
to
RJ
work
Barrett
the
a lot.
defensive end of the floor.
And RJ is an awkward fit with those guys. He sort of
Pass to
needs the ball in his hands to be effective. He's not a great catch-and-shoot guy. And
away.
it just was a clunky fit.
Just 5 on the
And now you
clock.
put in OG Anunoby,
Outside
who is
Pulls
one of the
it from the
best
corner.
3D wings in the league.
And the
One of
ball
the best
ends up
core
out of
three-point
bounds.
shooters in the league. I think he's top 5 in percentage and makes in the core this year.
There's
Might be at the
31
top
seconds
3 now.
left in the second.
And doesn't need the
And
ball.
they turn it
He's
over.
really,
Shot
truly
clock
a catch-and-shoot
violation as
and
the
cut
buzzer
guy.
sounds.
And then on top of that, the Knicks had, whether it was Barrett or Dante DiVincenzo or
And here's
Josh Hart
Memphis.
or Quickly or Quentin Grimes, they had all these basically shooting guard
Outside
sized
Butler.
guys that were playing small forward. And oftentimes RJ or Josh Hart would be power forward on the second unit after the Obi Toppin trade and stuff, where Julius Randle would leave the court. Now, you have OG, who's a true
Free
three.
throw, no good.
And when he goes out there, they just are a way bigger team, and they have somebody who can actually guard guys like Giannis Antetokounmpo, guys like Jason Tatum, guys like Anthony Edwards. Like, they didn't have
Goes with it.
a true
He's
weapon
picked up by
to go
Williamson.
guard those kind of guys, which is why the Knicks, despite being the Tom Thibodeau
The
team,
shot is
were
good,
19th
and
in
the
defense
assist
last
by
year,
Rose.
or 19th in defense when they made the straight.
Until it goes
So,
through the net.
it not only gives them
Whistle
a weapon to throw at
blows.
the best
It's gonna be
offensive player on the other team,
Williamson.
it spaces
That's
the
his
floor
first
for
foul.
them, probably their second best
And
shooter,
this
Brian
kind of
Jalen, might be their best
selflessness is
shooter.
great to see.
And it just completely
Textbook
balances out their
positioning
team
to draw
right
a
from the
charge.
jump. You've seen Jalen and Julius play great, and
Outside
the pieces
Hurd.
have really fit.
Fires for
Really
three.
nice. Got to make some
Nails
changes on
it
the second
from
unit. Got
beyond
to
the
figure some
arc.
stuff out. But
Herder's
it's
got his
worked
first 3
the
points of the
first
game.
week. it's gone about as well as
Mitchell
possibly could
distributing the
if you're the
basketball,
Knicks
guys.
with the win
You
steal.
want him to find his guys and
But they backed it up
establish
by
some
giving
chemistry.
Houston Dry the contact suspension, and he came.
And a pretty
And
tightly
he
contested
came out
game here as we
and
end the
had
first
like
half.
one of the best games of the season,
They're up
probably
by
the best
3.
game of the season against
And we'll
Philly
be right back
on
after
Friday.
halftime for
You
the
know,
start of the third
McBride's
quarter.
a guy that a
See
lot
you
of
in just a
fans
bit.
have wanted to see more playing time, and now that quickly has been traded, there's a window for him. The Knicks locked him up, and he's already
And
started
if
to
you're
take
just joining
advantage
us,
of
we
that playing
played
time.
through the
He's
first
not
half in a game that's
the
been
talent
fairly
that
even
he
so
doesn't have
far.
the size that quickly does, but the Knicks have shown over the last couple of seasons that they have depth.
A
So if they're
moment
going to
here
make a
for
trade
an
to
injury
reduce their
report.
depth,
He said the
which
ankle
is
is
big.
definitely swelling,
You know,
but at
there's
this
more
point they're
opportunities
thinking
to
it's
run.
only a sprain.
Really quick on the
Okay,
quick on the
thanks for the
McBride thing
update.
because
Good
it's
to
an
get
interesting
that
little thing.
information.
They made that
Now
trade.
we know how
And
things
before
are
they
coming
even
along.
they got through the 24 hours after making the trade, they signed Houston Dry and played 100 total minutes this year at the time
There's no
to
question
his
because
3 or $13 million
even if you know
contract.
what's wrong,
There's a clear sign
individuals
that
have
they
different
think he can
healing
step in
times.
and be
The time
the
frames
backup
can
point
be
guard.
totally
First 2
different
games,
for
he was minus
similar
25 in
injuries.
17 minutes. That goes great. Then he comes out with Philly, gets 4 threes in the first quarter,
And he gets that one.
to turn the game around.
Mitchell's
And,
got
you know,
11
he is
points.
going to have a chance to settle into that job. But Tibbs has liked him for a long time.
And that's a
He's had a lot of
foul
success with
called
small
on
guards.
Donovan Mitchell.
He's definitely going to get a
That'll
chance
be
to
his
play a
second
lot.
foul of the
And like
game.
you said, we'll see if the Knicks are right to make that better.
Here's
Let's
Young.
not act like a huge
That's
step,
six.
though, right? I
Pass
mean,
to
he's
Williamson.
not being paid $6 type of money.
Back to
He's
Young.
being paid $10 type of money.
Right.
Type
Butler
of
with the
money.
ball. He's checked
And
by
I
Carter.
still think that
Clock at
you know,
6.
being a low first role for the
That one a
Knicks
little long.
office needs to
Here's
be
Siakam.
on the phone and the trade
Siakam with the
market,
slam.
finding
Well, the
kind of
athletic
habitual
ability of
places
Pascal
for
Siakam with a little
manual
sauce there.
quickly rotation.
Looking to win the run.
If I'm then
Williamson misses.
the Utah Jazz.
In
Talking
transition,
Jordan
here they
Clarkson,
come.
talking Colin Sexton about his for some can be a clutch client, go to the next type of thing, but whatever.
Trash, nigga. The fuck off the game. We shitty as hell, boy.
Also,
They wanted OG Anunoby last year when he was a clutch guy, and the only reason OG
How the fuck I play the same nigga twice?
he left the business. So,
look,
you know.
the Knicks just did a deal with the Raptors who are suing them.
Right.
That's
If
good
you,
for Siakam.
or vice versa.
I think the value of
It- it is
Pascal
doing.
Siakam is the
If you,
skill
in
set
the
on both
NBA,
ends of
you
the
have to do
floor.
business with you,
He
do
can
business
play
with you. You can't
multiple
go
positions
like
either
that.
end,
It's never
and
gonna
he can
get you
lift his
anywhere. By the
team
way,
in
the
any
Jazz
number
won
of
10 of
ways.
13 games.
That's playing great.
I mean, I know that they're not, they're in a tough sport they're sitting right now. They did win in Philly on Saturday. I don't know if,
Yeah, they did. That was a
And
great
they pick
win.
up 2.
yeah, I don't
He's
I
got
don't
9.
think, the Jazz
Trash as hell, nigga.
But I mean,
Just a
this
terrific
season.
third period run.
But I don't
And I
necessarily
think
think
it's
that the
been
Jazz are
all
looking
about
to
their
slice off
offensive
4 players.
efficiency.
I mean, I think
Jazz, Jazz won
Go doo-doo ass.
games.
Shitty as hell, nigga.
Memphis.
State deadline.
Fuck you playing the game for,
They
nigga.
still sold half the rotation. I'm just telling you.
That's true, but they also signed Larson for an extension. So,
I don't hear you no more, nigga. Why you ain't talking, nigga? I heard you all.
this year, and then the South.
Scary ass nigga, man.
Next couple of years, an extremely favorable contract. I'm not saying. I would be calling the big. I would be calling Washington about higher
And here's
shows.
Memphis.
Well, I
It's a
actually
13-point
think
game.
the more interesting, the more likely path I think they'll take if they're going to add one
Inside.
piece is to get a big. And
Slam
the guy that I think would be really interesting for the Knicks
Hey,
is another guy
kept
I
it
watched.
simple. No
Daniel
reason to
Gafford.
get fancy right now.
The
BA.
Wizards do
Yeah,
want
he's
to
just
move
looking to
Gafford.
find shots and produce
Pair
for
him
his
with Isaiah
team.
Hartenstein to get back to one of the real Knicks strengths
And
before
he
the
sends
Rockets
right
got hurt.
back
So he's
at you with
48
a
Knicks
big
with
dunk
high
of his
quality,
own.
above
Their
average,
offense
really
is
good
looking
center
like a
play.
well-oiled
And
machine.
whether it's
Getting
Precious
any
Shula
little big one.
or
Well,
Jericho
what great
Sims,
game
don't
planning,
really have
what
the same
great
thing now.
execution.
Even
It
though
doesn't
Isaiah
get
Hartenstein
much
is
better
awesome.
than this.
They're doing a starting job for
Butler.
Robinson. So that to me, well,
From
I
deep,
agree with you. They
Jordan.
might look to add a perimeter guy. They've got a
Rebounded
lot
by
of guys.
Pascal
Or
Siakam.
I think once they get the rotation sorted out, they got them to beat the chip to, they can get the ball to.
Here's Ewing.
Josh Hart could do some stuff.
6 points for him.
OG can do some stuff.
And there's the 8-second
But they've
violation
got a
as
bunch
they
of
can't
guys
get it
that
across
they
half
want
court
to
in
give the
time.
crowd a chance to play. I could see them going to get big. To add to that rotation. But look, the Knicks are going to
And
be
if
a
they're
road
gonna
bottom
make a
on
move,
Friday.
this
The
is a
Knicks are-
good time to start.
They've been
And there's still
methodically
plenty
adding
of time,
rotation
but
players.
they
They got
definitely
Josh
don't
Hart
wanna
in the
let
trade
this game
deadline.
get too
They got
far out of
DiVincenzo in
hand.
the summer. Thought that was a
Back
really
to
good
Rose.
mid-level pickup
For
for them.
Cunningham.
They now go get OG. It would not shock me. Obviously, they'd love to get a star. We've talked about that for a long time. They can add another piece or two like that here coming up to this deadline. They've done a really good job just methodically evening the roster.
If you look at Leon Rose's tenure, the Evan Fournier
just under
contract
2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Go look at the rest of the league. And tell me what has
There's one that's gigantic.
Siakam for three. And
they drafted the wrong CAA guy.
This game's taken on a whole new look.
Because they could have drafted Larry Fowler, and they drafted Obi. That's the one real miss. Other than that, and the funny thing about that is not only did they draft Bill Compton, but they turned down the Mavericks, which they wanted to get Jalen. Right.
When it comes to Halliburton, here's Butler.
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
I know, but I mean, look at it.
That's fantastic execution. Jimmy Butler's excellent touch close to the rim.
The body of work is certainly pretty good. And now, the Fournier contract, it was a miss, but
here's Memphis. Down by 12.
It's a trade ship now. Yep. Even it might be a trade ship next year, too. If they don't do
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
You know,
excellent anticipation of a teammate's defensive ability. Siakam gets out in transition. Nice.
Trash as hell, nigga.
Rose can't
but
connect.
look at that contract in today's day and age versus his production.
Now Cunningham.
He's been really good.
From a Raptors standpoint, if I was a Raptors fan,
Get it to
I'd be
fall.
thrilled that they
And it's
my
Butler
team
with
did
the ball
this deal
for Memphis.
and finally did a deal.
It's a 14-point game.
Players essentially walked in free
And
agency.
slam dunk by
The
Jordan.
value theory has routinely crushed
Trash as hell.
He's crushed trade after trade after trade. And then for some reason, he stopped making trades with the Raptors.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And dealing with the Raptors is challenging.
Get his hell, boy.
Although the interesting thing about this is that it sounds like this trade actually happened relatively smoothly and quickly.
So to speak.
Yeah.
Ass as hell,
No,
boy.
it's such a logical fit on both sides.
Well, I know, but logic.
I know.
But they should have done other deals.
Trust me, I know.
This, from what I understand, and talking to the parties here, this trade negotiation was actually relatively smooth and quick. Despite the fact that there's litigation against each other,
Right.
despite the fact that the Raptors have been very deliberate, to put it nicely. For some reason, it all sort of fell into place.
Well, I think there's a couple of reasons why Toronto was motivated to do this deal now. One was you now get runway for the next month to see what your team looks like, and you can make a decision on Pascal Siakam. The other one is the Knicks having Emmanuel quickly. That was sort of an exploding trade asset, right? Around the league, people know he was going to be traded by the deadline. And after the Knicks didn't extend him.
Ass as hell, boy.
You have Jalen Brunson sitting there. Quick wanted starting point guard money. He deserves starting point guard money. I think he's a starting level point guard. There was a
Fuck you playing shit for, boy. Your ass trash, nigga.
and if you're Toronto, you do this deal before January 1st. That's
Fuck you reaching for, nigga.
when all these guys
Bitch ass
January
nigga.
15th.
Fuck I am.
With DeJounte Murray, who's been talked about.
Yeah, what the fuck out of here, nigga.
Possibility in early January, right?
Disrespect me like that, nigga.
Get him off the board.
Disrespect me like that, nigga.
Like I said earlier, I know RJ Barrett being from Toronto.
Trash ass nigga.
Chasing
Trash ass scary ass nigga. Look at this nigga. Ah!
Canadian national team on that team going forward.
Fuck you reaching for, nigga.
Deal there. Quickly was the crown jewel of that game.
Fuck you reaching for, nigga.
I love the fit between Scotty Barnes. I think going forward, they're going to be a terrific pairing. I do think he's got a chance to be a Jalen Brunson type impact.
Trash ass nigga, man. Shit ass nigga. Fuck out of here.
Playing in a more up-tempo system with some more shooting around.
Shitty as
They
hell,
look better
man.
than they do with the Knicks. So I truly like
Fuck wrong with you, nigga.
Yeah, RJ Barrett looked really good tonight. Only had 37
Trash ass nigga. Fuck out my face.
So it was a plus 26 while they kicked the Warriors out.
Shit ass nigga. Me doo doo as hell, boy.
Sure did, and sure did on all fronts there.
Left side Young. to the middle.
Doodle as hell, nigga. What the fuck you playing this shit for, nigga? For fun, nigga? Bitch ass. Fuck out of here. Yeah, for fun ass nigga, yeah. For fun ass nigga, man.
And here at the end of the third,
bitch ass nigga, man.
And then the foul happens twice in a row.
16.
With the Warriors around right now, they cannot afford Dusty.
Yeah.
But the Raptors outlook
to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Memphis. They trail by 16. Pass to Russell. Here's Olajuwon. And here's Gordon. He's checked by Carter. Here's Williamson. That one no good. Good D by Rose.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Gordon with a steal.
He was all over that play. He knew exactly where they were going with the ball and swiped it away.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Here's Carter. Here's Rose, plenty of space. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
And just not letting up at all.
Stephen A.,
I mean, you have to
whenever anything happens with the Cowboys, you are the first one everyone thinks of. Everything broke their way. They got the 2 seed. Everyone but San Francisco's going to have to come through. Are you nervous? Are you trepidation? Is there fear in the soul of Stephen A. that this is finally the year that they can just
sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Fear is a bit too far.
I'm conceding
that definitely. I think it's their best shot.
If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
That CD Lamb and Dak Prescott appear to be the best combination. Philadelphia here to know even though the Troy line should have won, they got robbed a couple of weeks going down. Obviously, that would be better prepared for them if they end up facing one another again because it will have to be in Dallas. I think that's the negative of the Detroit line. It comes down to the Dallas Cowboys.
Violation. Great lead.
I don't think there's any doubt that it's come down to the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
Fuck you calling timeout for, nigga? You asked.
I will concede that this is the best shot the Dallas Cowboys have had to make the Super Bowl since 1991.
How about it, Dane, particularly with Dak Prescott? I mean, you and I, since the inception of this show, have probably had more conversation than we have about anything or anyone else. As he heads into these playoffs, what are you seeing in him and what are you expecting?
The best season of Dak Prescott's career. It is now the greatest expectations of Dak Prescott's career. If not for Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott probably wins MVP of the NFL this year. Maybe Josh Allen, but more than likely it would have been Dak Prescott. He's in complete control, and now at home, for every game but potentially having to go to the NFC Championship, I don't know if there's a quarterback playing with more control of their offense at the line of scrimmage, getting it in and out of plays. And the difference between Dak this year and the Dak of the past 2 or 3 years is he's always been great in schedule, out of schedule, creativity, for second reaction plays. That's where Dak Prescott went to a different level this year. I agree. I think that him and CeeDee Lamb are the best 1-2 punch going into the playoffs. And if you're going to beat Dallas, you're going to have to stop that combination. Brett, is this to you? Stephen A's worst nightmare about to come true?
Well, I hope not, because I think Detroit's going to get more than they think. Okay, I'll say this. It is the best chance. I totally agree with Stephen A. about the best opportunity since '95. Look, they score, all right, 50 times at home compared to 17 punts. Right. So they have
17-point game.
three times the likelihood of scoring than they do punts. Yeah, that's how good this offense has been. And at home, their defense is a monster at home. CeeDee Lamb is unguardable, and even yards after catching almost unstoppable. I'm not sure when Stephen A's social media post of him laughing is coming. I don't know if it's coming after the championship game, or if it's coming after the Super Bowl, or if it's not coming at all. But I think they have the best chance to keep Stephen A quiet this season because of the way that offense is playing. The offensive line is depleted, but it doesn't seem to matter. Dak's QBR is as high as anyone in the league under pressure, not under pressure, against man, against zone. Just about every category, Dak is the best QBR in football. Go ahead, Stephen A.
That one goes out of bounds. Last touch.
I wanted to chime in here. First of all, it's an honor and a privilege to be with my brother Dominique. Foxworth, that's number one. Number two, it's always great to see Rex Ryan. By the way, as far as I'm concerned, he should be given head coaching consideration for the Chargers. That's number two. Number three, you got to prepare me whenever I'm going to be on the air with Dan Orlovsky. And the reason why is because I got to deal with this brother twice a week. He annoys the hell out of me on social media. He gets at me every chance he gets. And then on top of it all, he's hedging and betting all over the damn place. Anytime a quarterback shows up for 1 week, I make my gun for this guy. Here's the three. Ain't him worried about that Prescott with a grain of salt. Having said all of that, I will say this year. The Dallas Cowboys, you can see it, and especially, I didn't see much of a running game. I didn't see much of a during this regular season. We'll see whether or not that materializes into something very negative to them come this postseason. Dominic, to answer the question directly, I do not expect to be laughing at the Dallas Cowboys next week. But I assure you, I intend to be laughing about them before the Super Bowl. They're not going to think it. I can't see that happening, and I don't deserve it. I'm a good man. I'm a decent person, okay? My soul is in the right place. I do not deserve to listen to those nauseating fans of the Dallas Cowboys. I don't deserve that. The good Lord knows this, and he will not allow them to go to Vegas. He won't allow.
If you've ever
really been in control of this one.
Arena,
don't want to keep the pace in here.
Finals, and people are yelling Cowboy stuff. Let me get to another thing here while we have Stephen A. We have limited time. Stephen A., you made your living as a columnist in Philadelphia before you came to ESPN. You know the market, you know the town, you know the team. The Eagles have gone from the Super Bowl and 10-1 to right now legitimately looking like as bad a team as there is in the NFL. If they get unceremoniously bounced out of here, what do you think the fallout could be?
They may be facing just a little
No,
bit
it's going to be a lot of
more
noise, but nothing more than that. Reality is they look like trash. We all know. But you have to take into account a couple of things. Number one, Jalen Hurts wasn't healthy throughout most of this season. He played through a lot of situations. That's number one. Number two, you lost both coordinators to Arizona and Indianapolis respectively. And there's a lot to be said for that. I think that will come into consideration along with the divisional bodies. My man, Shannon Sharp will come on here in a little while to break all of that down for all of us. Because the brother knows more football than most of us, okay? See, I'm looking at him right now. He's smiling because I'm telling the truth. But in the end, here's what it comes down to. Regardless of what we want to break down about the Philadelphia Eagles, they've been a colossal disappointment to start off 10-1, and then the nose guys, the way that they have, they can make a bad by being careful, but in the end, when it comes down to it, they look like a shell of themselves, and it just goes to show how important chemistry is, and that's not just about the players. That's about your coordinators. They lost both in the offseason last year, and obviously that plays a significant role, because they don't seem to have that act together at all, and that's just the way that it looks right now. I don't expect much from Philadelphia Eagles this postseason, and I don't think anybody else does either.
No one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just
The media is playing tricks again, using the Middle East to hide it from y'all. I woke up to a 3-6.
Attention and focus all night long.
The thing that really kills me about their defense is they don't do anything.
It's a 4-second
So,
differential
they
between
were
the shot clock and
trying to
game
find
clock.
answers. They were like, all right, we're going to blitz. That'll work. No, we got hit for a big play. We're going to play man coverage. That'll work. No, they're not working out the sideline. Why don't we get up play stuff?
Everything they can.
Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Not good. This
They
is
grab
bad
their own
right
miss.
now. And so, Rex, it does beg the
deep
question, and maybe I'm influenced on this because I'm surrounded by Eagles fans, particularly on my radio show, you know,
treated to a win.
and
This
that's the
might
whole
not have been the most competitive game
Nick
we've ever
Sirianni was
seen,
coaching in
but
the
you've got to
Super Bowl
appreciate their
last year, and now I got
masterful
people
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive
Absolutely
effort.
not.
They were just dominant out
a
there.
horrible decision
And that'll wrap
on
it
who
up,
to
folks.
hire on defense.
For
He made
Allie
an easy
LaForce,
decision,
Doris Burke, and
but it
Grant
wasn't the
Hill.
right decision,
This is Brian
obviously.
Anderson alongside
And
our
it's even
GK
gotten
Sports
progressively
crew,
worse
taking you
with Matt Patricia. Yeah. All right. The last 2 weeks, like how bad is it?
Yeah.
864 yards, 54 first downs against the Cardinals and the Giants.
Yep.
Not exactly the greatest offenses of all time, okay? They have 6 first-rounders in their front. This is an underachieving unit, to say the least. But to me, Philly looks like they're in danger of that big boulder rolling down the cliff. And when does it stop? When it hits rock bottom.
Right.
Well, that's what that's kind of what it looks like right now. But it shows how much you miss your coordinators. Look, last year, Shane Steichen on offense, to your point about, look, they haven't had any answers. Shane Steichen ran the ball for over 300 yards every time they played the Giants. Yeah, that crazy blitz stuff. They run it right down their throat. Yeah. Where was that yesterday? Where was it? It was in Indianapolis coaching that team.
Yeah.
So to me, he's got to fix it. Shane, look, I think there's no way they're going to fire the head coach. But if I'm a coordinator today, they better win a playoff game or they're out of there.
Go ahead, Dan.
Listen, there's absolutely a way they will fire a head coach. This is the Philadelphia Eagles. They fired Doug Peterson. We all were like, wait, you guys are firing Doug Peterson? Let me ask you this, Rex. I'm not saying that they should fire Nick Sirianni. Is there any moment where this coaching staff or coordinators help their players out?
No. Dan, I totally agree.
So how can we not sit here and have a conversation about it?
Well, it depends on who you're hiring.
I think if you like the leader, okay, and Sirianni was embraced by the Philly community and all that. He's a tough guy and whatever. I don't know why he didn't bring in tough people to coach, especially a defensive coach. And to me, that would be, I thought it was a bad decision. But this team, look, I don't think you fire Sirianni. I think he is a good